Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to pop in and do a really quick collective twin flame reading. I'm getting this like suspenseful energy. It's almost as if spirit and the universe is trying to test how much the divine feminine can trust this process because there's so much that she cannot see right now. And spirit might just, like throw things, I feel like, at the divine feminine to see how much she's trusting what's actually going on. And I feel like a lot of this testing might have to do with third parties as well. If you know that your twin flame has a karmic connection that they are currently trying to clear out. So I just wanted to tap deeper into this energy that I'm feeling to see what on earth comes through, because there is a lot of, well, emotional dis-ease. It's like this fear of dropping the ball, this fear of having a bomb dropped on you, divine feminine, that I can sense in the collective of we're getting so close, but the what ifs are still really loud. So I'm going to use the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot today, and this is the Significator card. So we'll leave this out already as a starting point. It's called the Seeker, and I'm going to be using Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive, Moonology, and the Romance Angels, and a couple other oracles are around me. We'll see what I'm drawn to. So I'm just going to start with Messages of Love here. What does the Twin Flame Collective need to know at this time? So synchronistic with, and see guys, trust at the bottom of the deck. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So I feel like the divine masculine and feminine both are kind of mirroring this energy, where really more so than any human third party, this wound healing, this family issue, this, history of betrayal is coming up. And this could be for both the masculine and the feminine in terms of having experienced that betrayal. Or it could be that, either the masculine or the feminine experienced it, and the masculine is healing whatever it was that he experienced, which is, I don't even want to use the word delay because that it doesn't even seem to fit anymore. This is like everything just working out in divine timing, like the divine getting all the ducks in a row. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And as soon as I finished that sentence, my guide said, of your fears. So just like we saw trust at the bottom of the deck, I think Spirit is really asking you to radically trust, because for all the true twin flame connections, these connections are fated. Regardless of what external obstacles you're facing, when you're fated to come together, you're going to find a way to do that. And Spirit just wants you to trust what you can't see right now. Romance Angels, Spirit, what else do we need to know here? I just keep seeing the High Priestess card in my third eye. It's like, yeah, there's a lot that I'm not going to be telling you. Is I feel like what Spirit is saying to me right now. So you deserve love. I feel like this is especially going to resonate for a divine feminine who is fearing. I feel like whoever is going to resonate with this message, the karmic connection between her masculine and the karmic has not or she doesn't know if it's completely ended. Like, she feels that it has ended. She doesn't have any proof of that in the 3D. And she's afraid of some kind of news of like a higher level of commitment coming at her. But Spirit's asking to, you know, don't try to control the narrative because I'm in charge here, right? And then we have soulmate at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate, but because this is a twin flame reading and this deck doesn't have a twin flame card, I do take soulmate to mean twin flame in these readings. So really there's just this recurring message of deep surrender, because I feel like, I don't know how many of you who are watching are familiar with, you know, the law of assumption, the law of attraction. But sometimes what happens, or most times what happens, is what's called the day 3 test, where, you know, day 1, you find out about how manifestation works. Day 2, you feel so completely aligned and empowered. And day 3, you see a curveball in your 3D reality that kind of shatters, you know, what you were trying to align with and vibrate at. But that's just a test from your ego, from the universe, because everything in 3D reality has to follow its natural course, right? So, but according to the law of attraction, the mantra when you experience that day 3 test, and of course this isn't like literally day 3 as in 72 hours later, but it's day 3 at any point in time on your journey, you know, where you tell the universe and your ego that thank you very much for trying to protect me, but I don't subscribe to that old belief system anymore. You know, I believe that I am aligned for union with my divine counterpart, and I am ready to welcome this union in. You have to let the universe and your ego know that. See how the two halves of the deck just connected during the shuffle. It's like your higher self is trying so hard to align with the vibration of union, and your ego fears are just continually trying to pull you down. I feel like whoever's resonating with this reading has really been fighting some heavy anxiety for the past few days, like consecutively. I feel like the anxiety level has been so high and almost uncontrollable. 8 of Wands coming out. Surprises coming in, you guys. And we have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but at the same time, it is also the card that represents in between worlds. Right now, the masculine and the feminine both are in between worlds with one another. They are not completely in 3D union, but yet they are on the verge of it. I heard cusp. I heard Spirit say on the cusp. And the masculine's ego death is on a higher self level kind of complete. In the 3D, it's still playing out. And that's what's causing this masculine to feel like intense pangs of the pain of separation and not knowing. Both counterparts are afraid of not knowing what's going on with the other. This is a mirrored energy, and so synchronistic that the moon showed up, because this card really talks about, you know, things kind of being illuminated but not really. Both counterparts here know that. I feel like the counterparts that I'm channeling, they actually know the words twin flame for each other. Like, even the divine masculine runner knows that the divine feminine is his twin flame, and he has acknowledged that he's deeply in love with the divine feminine, but he just has not taken that action yet in the 3D, because I feel like it's it's being dictated by the divine, and the timing just isn't right for whatever reason. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, there's still some ego healing going on here. There's still something that this masculine has been holding on to out of fear, that the divine is currently trying to heal here with this Star card, that the ego death process isn't completely done for this masculine, and that's why Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, that's why there's still this distance between the masculine and the feminine at this time. It's like a divine boundary that is there to protect the divine feminine's heart, because I feel like the masculine would still be kind of wishy-washy in his ability to commit, even though he knows that the feminine is who he wants to commit to. This masculine, this energy that I'm getting, just feels so confused. It's like he knows what he wants, but he's so hesitant to come get it. And that's just his selfishness. Nine of Cups here. You know, how do I say it? It's like this masculine is really just kind of looking out for his own best interests right now. And he is protective over the feminine. He doesn't want, you know, to hurt her in any way. He wants this feminine to wait for him until he's ready. And there's this energy of him not feeling good enough. But at the same time, it's like this masculine is more afraid for his own long-term stability than anything. Yeah, we have the Hierophant here. So there's some like major inner child family wounding going, you know, that's healing right now. That's all coming up for this masculine. And I feel like this masculine had a lot of problems with rose-colored glasses. That's, you know, Spirit is just day by day, moment by moment, shattering those rose-colored glasses for this masculine. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands though. Like, these ships are coming in. They're like right there, right, so close to the shore. So I feel like I just heard Spirit say the surprise is not far away. So I feel like there is completion here. This Ten of Swords energy is what both the masculine and the feminine are coming out of. Wow, you guys. Completion, new beginning. We had Ace of Cups right underneath that Ten of Swords. Right now, yeah, there really is this Seven of Cups energy between the masculine and the feminine of overthinking, fears kind of playing on each other, you know, fears kind of trying to take over that ego mindset for both parties. But there's just this healing energy. Like, when I'm channeling this, it's so hard to describe because it's all this sensation of being wrapped up in like a warm heating pad or something. It's like there's this soothing, warm energy that's enveloping me right now as I'm channeling. And it's almost like the divine is saying to me, I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to expect, and you're worried about what you might see or hear. You know, you feel like you're kind of at the cusp of life and death right now. You're in this really precarious situation, and you don't know how to navigate. And we know you're trying to surrender. Like, we acknowledge your desire to surrender, and you've been beyond patient with everything, but just trust us, because there's things we're not telling you or showing you right now for a reason. It's for your own protection. And I feel like that is all Spirit is really letting the divine feminine know. But here, you know, we have this Page of Wands. It's like, and then followed by the Knight of Wands. You know, there's this evolution of the type of energy that this masculine is being prepared to come in with. So I feel like this masculine is kind of emotionally immature anyways. It just feels that way energetically. It could be that there's a reverse age gap too. He might be chronological age-wise younger than the divine feminine, or he could just not have the emotional maturity. But I'm seeing the Emperor card in my third eye, and I feel like this masculine is really just being transformed into somebody who is worthy of committing, you know, to this feminine. Because if that is the case where there's a reverse age gap, Spirit knows the feminine doesn't want to waste any more time, right? Like, there is really this strong energy of, I just need this reunion to be our ultimate reunion where we stay together, you know. And the, yeah, step out of your comfort zone, North Node energy. This is like destiny in the making, destiny playing out. And that stepping out of the comfort zone is the masculine taking the initiative to communicate things. I feel like this masculine, oh God, you guys, time to release negativity. Yes, he is very prone to negative thinking. He's very prone to just kind of falling in this endless pit of, you know, all of the horrible things that could potentially happen. And that keeps him from doing what he needs to do in a timely manner. But in this case, Spirit's like, don't worry. It's definitely timely, even though it doesn't feel like it. It's funny, as soon as I split the deck, I saw completion here. So just like with the Ten of Swords energy we saw earlier, there is definitely completion. Right under that was surrender. So both the masculine and the feminine are being asked to surrender at this time. So Spirit really wants me to emphasize that Divine Feminine, it's not just you that's being asked to surrender. Your masculine is also being asked to surrender because his ego just holds him back way too much, right? Dulcie, wealth. This connection is so abundant because of the level of deep love and trust that the divine counterparts have. I feel like the masculine trusts the feminine way more than the feminine trusts the masculine, because the masculine's kind of given this feminine enough reasons to not trust him as much. But yeah, retreat. As soon as I stopped shuffling, I saw retreat. So it's just this energy of needing to pull back and allowing things to play out naturally. I just heard my guide say, whatever it is you're afraid of is not happening, so just leave it to us. Okay, well, there you go. That was an important message. Thank you, Spirit. Peaceful Warrior was at the bottom of the deck. So this is actually the energy that you both are in, feminine and masculine both. This peaceful warrior towards union, where, you know, you're not fighting with each other, you're not fighting with any karmics, you're just surrendering and allowing things to play out naturally, and you're believing that miracles can and do happen. You guys, this is like the equivalent of Two of Cups for me. Look at that, the beloved. Union is here for this couple. So do bear in mind, you guys, this is a collective reading. Please only take the parts that resonate. I do channel hyper-specific messages for people often, and I feel like this is one of those readings. This is not going to be for everybody. So please tune back to your own intuition to determine if this is for your connection or not. But that is really what I'm getting, is just this deep sense of surrender, that Spirit's telling you everything that you need to know at this time. And that is that he is guiding the masculine's actions and yours too, Divine Feminine, so that you guys won't sabotage anything. Retreating, pulling your energy back, giving each other space to make your own decisions and to kind of figure out where you're at, and where you want to be and how to get there, is really helping this connection along. And even though you haven't seen anything in the 3D yet, it won't be long before you do. There's really some sort of action just like right on the cusp here. I feel like Libra season might be significant. Christmas time or the holidays in general, maybe even Thanksgiving or New Year, who knows? Like, there is this energy of the holidays being significant for this particular connection that I'm channeling. But just stay positive about it. You know, don't bring any negative energy. Just kind of cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, take a shower with Epsom salt, and you know, pray with the water to clear out all the negativity and blockages in this connection. And yeah, just tune into the higher powers that you resonate with to continue to protect this connection and to lead you both to union, and just to lead us both to union. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm being shown. So that's all I have for this reading, you guys. I feel like that is the message that Spirit wanted to get out there. So I do hope that everyone who will resonate with this reading will find it. Thank you so much for spending time with me this evening. As usual, I will leave all of my platform information, Instagram and TikTok handles, etc., in the video description box below. And I look forward to seeing you over there as well. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, and hit like on the videos if you would like for me to be able to channel more specific information, just like this reading, for you and your connection. Because by subscribing and liking, you're kind of signaling to Spirit, like, hey, I'm here and I'm open and ready to receive whatever messages might come through for me. So that kind of opens the door for me to be able to channel your energy more clearly. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening.